Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another episode with the Mayhughs. We are absolutely exhausted this morning. We went to the county fair. Stetson and Magnolia were going to be mutton busting. Unfortunately, they did do a drawing system. There were so many kids because the weather was absolutely gorgeous, like in the 70s, which is insane for Missouri in the summer. So many kids came out. Unfortunately, Maggie's name did not get called, so Stetson was able to do the mutton busting, but Maggie was not. Stetson fell off right out the gate. And when I went over and asked him what happened, he said his cowboy hat fell off. So when his cowboy hat fell off, he tried to grab it and then he fell off the sheep. That was his excuse anyways. So either way, I'm just proud of him for doing it. This is the second year. We have another county fair next week that we're going to be going to, and he says he's going to do it again. Jake promised him that if he was to ride the sheep and not fall off, that he would buy him 2 cows. The boy is determined, so we will keep you all updated and see what happens next week. Today, I wanted to show you guys a little update of everything that's going on the house. I think that they are going to be done with the inside of the house today. I am also working on the cabinets for the bathroom and finishing my big mess up, so I will give you all an update on that. Hopefully I can get done with that today. We'll see what we get into today. Update on the house first. They are almost done. They need one more coat of paint here. I think that he's actually going to be painting all of the walls, and then I think that's it. He's also finishing up Maggie's room right now. Same thing. I think all he needs to do is add one more coat of paint. He's going to paint all of the walls except this one. And then after that, they have someone coming out to clean out the ductwork. And then we also have someone coming to clean the house because they didn't cover anything. Speaking of, if you're new here and you're wondering what is she talking about, we had water damage to our house. Water was coming in from the dormers of our house down into our bay windows and into the basement. This has been going on since April. We've had major storms here in the Midwest. And then in the process, they had somebody here who did not know what they were doing. So it took a lot longer than it should have. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they're going to be done next week with everything. Now on to the bathroom situation. I have been refinishing all of the cabinets. Please ignore the mess, okay? Ignore the mess. I need to go through all of my cabinets and purge, and that's what I'm going to do once I'm done. Or I guess maybe before I put all of the cabinet doors back on, I'll go ahead and do that. But just for reference, about 6 years ago, I wanted this to have like a beachy wood look. So I sanded everything down and did that. It looked absolutely horrendous. I used this citrus strip stuff and it sunk so bad. I don't recommend it. It is more a mess than anything. So I am sanding everything down. As you can see, I've sanded it down and I'm bringing it back to its original color. I'm using the color Gunstock. We have a lot of oak in our house, and so that is what I'm doing. Right now, I have everything, so everything in here is sanded down and stained. I just need to poly it, except for this area right here. I still, you can see the gray still, so I need to sand this and restain, and hopefully that will look better. Outside, I am working on sanding all of the drawers, all of the cabinet doors, and I'm hoping to get those all done today, stained, and then maybe polyed by the end of the day. The goal is to get all of this done today. Fingers crossed we can get it done. So for reference, these dormers, they were leaking down and into our bay windows here. It was also leaking on the chimney. You can see that there's no siding back there. That's because they accidentally threw it away. So they're having to color match and order new siding. Let's get to these cabinets. Here are all of the cabinets. This is the one that I've stained already. It looks really good. These ones I've sanded almost all of them. This is the hard part, getting in all of these little grooves right here. You can still see some of the gray, so I'm gonna have to go over that with a little bit of a hand, like some sandpaper in my hand. Seeing this one too, but this one looks good. That one is ready to stain, and I still need to sand all of these. So the plan today is to get everything sanded, stained, and hopefully polyurethane by the end of the day. This is probably the completely wrong way to do this, but all of these little grooves, I've been taking a wire brush and just doing this to get all of the paint out of them. Again, I am not a professional. I forgot to do a disclaimer here and tell you I'm not a professional. If you are a professional, I'm sorry that you're watching this. You're probably rolling right now. But if you have any ideas of how I could do it better, please let me know. It's starting to sprinkle, so I gotta move everything in the garage. But I only have 3 more to sand, so that's good. This one's almost done. I just need to touch it up. Well, actually, I think it's done. No, gotta do the corner. Praise the Lord. We are done sanding, so we're gonna wipe all these down with a microfiber cloth, and then we're gonna stain them. Everything is clean enough for now. We're gonna go ahead and start polying everything. And then hopefully by this evening, we can put it all back together. I'm using a water-based semi-gloss. I want it to be just a little glossy.
That is so cute.
You think it's cute? Good. Everything has a fresh coat of poly. Does it look perfect? No. But I'm not a professional, so what do you expect? But it does look better than it did before. We're gonna let all of this dry. I'm gonna go clean up my bathroom and declutter in there. And then once all of this is dry, we'll put it all back and see how it looks. I did a little bathroom clean, and now it's time to put all of the cabinet doors and drawers back in. It looks so much better. All of the colors actually match the trim. Now I need to sort through all of this mess and fill the cabinets back up. Not looking forward to that. I am so sad because it's already 5:30 and I did not get any grocery shopping done. I'm glad that I got the bathroom done though. That is completely done, ready to go. Got the house picked up. I want to show you guys the progress that the guy made today on the house. And then I got to figure out what we're going to do for dinner because right now I'm thinking takeout. This is the current state of the living room. It looks absolutely crazy in here. So they ended up finishing everything here. They're going to have to paint. Because they're painting this wall, they're also having him paint the entire living room, which is nice because right here we have some of Magnolia's beautiful artwork, if you can see that. So thankfully that will be getting covered. So they moved the couch and I was able to vacuum back here. That's where Bella hides during storms, so there was a lot of dog hair back there, but it's clean now. On to Maggie's room. I think that he's completely done in here. Ignore this. We had to put everything in the middle. Everything looks so good. The walls are clean. He got everything stained. Our little bench seat put back together and cleaned out. Obviously did not paint that wall because I was like, no way, you can't. My sister actually hand painted this whenever I was pregnant. But got this wall all done. Everything looks so good. But I'm anxious for tomorrow when we can actually put everything back together, get this room all reorganized. I need to figure out some storage situations in here, so stay tuned for that because I'm not really sure how we're going to reorganize this room. After I got done with the cabinets, I did some decluttering of the bathroom. Tell me how I have two trash bags full of stuff from the bathroom. Like what? Who am I? You're gonna come with me? Okay. Mexican sounds really good, so I think I'm gonna make some homemade Crunchwrap Supremes. The kids and I are gonna go ahead and run to the grocery store. We're gonna have to make it really quick and just grab the essentials and head home so we can make dinner. We get milk from a local milk farm and we need to return all of our bottles. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you drink so much milk. Are you even a cool mom if you don't get the race car cart? Which one do you want? I knew it. You want this one?
Yeah.
You want the America one too? There you go. These. Likes these ones. Ooh, this one's my favorite. Maggie likes this one. They don't have strawberry. That's just pancakes with strawberries on it. They only have blueberry. All right, we need to grab milk too for coffee. Oh my gosh, they actually have my milk in stock. Milk. Strawberry. Okay, we got cotton candy milk. We got big strawberry milk. We've actually been there. Maggie and I also want to make some breakfast pastries, so I'm looking for the pastry. There it is. We have fresh blackberries that we need to use for them, so stay tuned for that recipe. We just need some shredded taco cheese. I'm gonna grab some sliced cheese too because we might have burgers tomorrow. We'll get the 4 cheese Mexican on sale. Oh wait, we have dinosaur tater tots at home, so we'll do those. I just remembered my dad wanted 4 things of Dr. Pepper. It's on sale. 1, 2, 3, 4. I decided we're gonna have root beer floats after dinner. We just need vanilla ice cream and then I think we are done. Oh, it's on sale. All right, we are ready to check out. I forgot we already have ground beef at home, so we don't need that. All of Papa's Pops. We are gonna go ahead and get dinner started. It's almost 7 o'clock. I like getting pico de gallo, the fresh one at the grocery store. I like it to Maggie, calm down. I like it to be less chunky though, so I put it in the food processor. So all I do is get the little food processor out and pour this in there. Oh my gosh, I'm spilling it everywhere. Gosh. Usually you gotta run it a little bit, but I don't know, this container wasn't very full. Push that down. Use the paper towels. Stetson, just hold on, babe. Right. And push this right here. And then I just pour it back in the same container.
Why are you doing that?
Because I like it to be a little bit more chopped up.
Oh, my salsa. What's salsa?
You want to try a bite? Here you go. I'll let you try a bite too. That is so good. Tonight I am making one of our absolutely favorite meals, Crunchwrap Supremes. First we need to brown our ground beef. I just have some good old-fashioned Great Value. Oh wait, this expired in 2022. Just kidding. Why did I even still have that? I've got some Taco Bell kind. Okay, this one's good. That was crazy. 2022. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set this aside because we are going to be using this pan to make our wraps. Not a very good angle for you all to see. Okay. Wipe out a little bit of the grease. This is the fun part. You want to keep your pan nice and greased. I just put it on like medium. We're gonna take one burrito tortilla and pull that into fourths. You'll see why we're doing that in just a second. On a plate, we're going to put our tortilla. In the middle, we're gonna add some ground beef, about that much. You don't wanna fill it too much. We got some mild cheese. Put that right in the middle. Next, you're gonna take your tostada. This is where the crunch comes in. We're gonna put that right on top. And then whatever toppings you like. We like lettuce, more cheese, of course. And then we're gonna add a little bit of our salsa. This is where the broken up tortilla comes in. We're gonna put that on top. And then we're gonna wrap our tortilla around and just fold it around that tostada. Just like this. And then we're gonna put it in our pan and let it crisp up on this side and then flip it over and do the other. We just flipped this one over. It's nice and crunchy. Added another one to the pan. And she's ready to come off. Boom, look at that. Extra crispy. We're gonna cut her open. Look at that, it is so good. I might be able to eat 2 of these tonight. Clean, and then we'll have root beer floats. It is. Do I need to go look and see?
Yeah.
Okay. Your bed is all cleaned off.
No.
Yeah, you go do it. Go. I feel like these in the pantry better, right? I feel like sometimes in the fridge they just get poured. That's hot still.
I want to. Me too.
Daddy, the root beer float man.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, you like pour on the side, but it also just does that, foams up. It's so good. I craved the whole time I was pregnant with Maggie.
Bubbles, bubbles,
Silly.
bubbles.
Look, this is a color changing cup. It's turning blue. Turning orange.
Look, I want the orange one. I made the blue one.
That worked out perfect.
I made the blue one.
Worked out perfect. Say thanks, Dad.
Yummy. Yummy. Yum. I eat these bubbles. Num num.
So silly.
Yummy. Yum.
Say thanks, Dad. It's good, huh? It's too nice outside not to spend the rest of the evening outside. Come on. Watch out for Bella. Here she comes. It is currently 73 degrees outside, and I think for the next few days, actually at least tomorrow a 92% chance of rain. So we're definitely gonna sit out here and soak in this nice weather. I know, that's what I was just saying. Oh, it's locked.
I won't be able to till.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get that done.
Never. It is starting to sprinkle. It's 8:30, so we are gonna go in, get the kids ready for bed, and head to sleep. Yes, it's raining. I'm gonna try to be a little more consistent and post 2 vlogs a week. So if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments where you're from, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.